Is the most simple, easiest, durable, fastest elevation measuring piece of equipment on the face of the earth. It does basically the same thing as a laser or a transit. It will actually, in some cases, replace carpenter's levels and tape measures. But what we're going to do today is show you one of a million and one functions that this level has. We're going to put a deck on the back of this home. We want to match the deck basically to the floor level inside the home. Before we tear the back wall out or anything like that, we want to know what this is going to look like. You can do this with other types of equipment, but you don't have a clear line of sight. With this, you don't have to have a clear line of sight. With a laser, we'd have to set a laser up, shoot this, shoot it on the back, and every time you lose your clear line of sight, you've got to move your equipment. Plus, it takes time to set it up to level and what have you. In less than a minute from the time we start, and I stop talking, I'm going to show you in 3 quick and easy steps how simple and easy it is for anyone to be able to do this. It takes all the work out of this part of the construction cycle, making the job so much easier to start. So basically, we've already checked the home. The floor is level. So we're going to start right here at, this is one level home. Start right here. This is our reference. Wherever you set the reel down is your reference point.
Step number 1.
Step number 1. Set the level down, turn it on. Just check, make sure you've got 0 or close to 0. If you're off a tenth or so, it's not going to matter. That's really splitting hairs. A tenth of an inch is very small, very slight. Okay. Number 1, set the level down, which we've done. You want to pull enough tubing out to go around the house.
Number 2.
Number 2. Now we've got 100 foot of tubing in here, which gives you a 200-foot circle to work in. That is basically the same surface area as a football field. So you've got a very large working area. I'm going to make sure we've got plenty of tubing. I have all kinds of instructions here, so I'm pulling out enough tubing to go anywhere I want to go. Okay, step 2, we've got the tubing pulled out. Come around the back of the home. Now this is where we're coming out. Before we tear the wall out or anything, we want to know where the deck's going to be compared to the floor level. So we're going to level down. So we simply get a 0 reading. Started at 0 at the front door. When we get down to 0 here, okay. This is where this is the level of the floor inside the home. Now, if we want to drop down, say 6 inches for a 6-inch step, we don't have to have a tape measure or anything to do that. All you do is simply bring the level down until it's showing minus 6 inches. Right there, we're 6 inches lower. So that would be a 6-inch step down. This is as simple as you can get. There's no magic to it. We're going to wrap the deck around the house. We want to know where the deck is going to get on this side of the home. Just stretch the level around. And anywhere you can take this cube over, under, or around, you've got a valid reading. You don't have to worry about that clear line of sight, which is so hard to come by on a job like this. Raise this back. When we get the 0 reading, this is the floor height inside the home. So if our deck's the same level, this is where we're going to be. If we want to drop this down 6 inches, once again, you just go down until it says minus 6. Right now, we're 6 inches below the level of the floor inside the home. Now we're going to extend the deck out probably to these trees. Once again, you don't have to use any carpenter's level or anything like that. You just simply bring the display out. You got that 0 reading. And at 0 reading, this is the height we're going to be compared to the home. This is a little higher than I thought it would be, actually. And that's one of the things, unless you do this work all the time, this is going to take all the guesswork out of it. You can come out here in a half a dozen times and look at the home and sight it in with the naked eye. You don't know where it's going to be until you actually bring a piece of equipment like this out and check it. And there again, if we drop the whole deck 6 inches, you just bring this down 6 inches. You could mark this tree if you wanted to. Come right back down to 6 inches. Now, the level is that quick and easy to use on any job you want to use it on. If you're in California and you're worried your house is sliding down the hill, set the base unit like I did by the front door, and in 5 minutes you can spot check the entire home. Gives you a baseline. If it hasn't moved, you know it hasn't. You can document everything. If it has moved, you know where it is now. You can come back and check it in 6 months later and see if it's getting worse. If you're putting a new home in, you can check your foundations, your subgrades. It's crews, I don't care how experienced they are, will do better work and be on their toes if they know you're checking. And there's so many homes that are built sloppy, and if the foundation is out of level to begin with, everything on the house is going to be out of level, or somebody's got to monkey with something to make it right. If you're doing grades, this is super easy on grades. Typical drainage on most driveways, sidewalks, and things of that nature is 1 inch drop every 10 foot. With a laser or transit, you've got to add, subtract. With this, it just tells you. If you're 50 foot out, it should say minus 5.0. 100 foot, minus 10.0. It's quick and easy to check any elevation within 200 foot circle, that fast and easy. As fast as you can walk out and set this down, you've got a valid reading.